Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you guys here. Love to see the faces that we're seeing here today. Amen. So before I get started, I'm going to start with Crystal and then my wife, Trudy.
Good morning. Oh, sorry. Okay, if I call your name, I need you to stand up, please. Amanda and Tim, stand up. We have Randy. Randy, stand up. A Terry Miller. Shauna. Shauna McCord. Welcome to the family. And bye. Here you go, Trudy.
All right. Good morning. Oh, hear myself. All right. So as y'all know, I'm in charge of the diaper run this year. The diaper run is a ministry that helps young ladies, young women who are pregnant, who choose pro-life, who choose to bring the babies into the world instead of abortion or any other options. So with that being said, I have a word for you. And I'm going to be reading out of Matthew 25, starting at verse 31. And these are in red letters, so y'all know what the red letters mean, right? This is Jesus speaking to you. So it says, "When the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people one from another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, 'Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me.' Then the righteous will answer him, 'Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?' The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" So with that being said, I just want y'all to know that I have a vision for this year for the diaper run. Last year, I think it was around 140 some odd boxes of diapers and diaper wipes. My vision is for 200 this year. So I went, last night after church, I went up to the Dollar General, and if y'all know anything about that, the receipts that you get through the week, they're good for that Saturday. And it's $5 off of your purchase. I think it's like if you purchase $25 or more. So I'm going to put these $5 bills up here. You see them? They're white. I have some right here. I'm going to put some over here. And y'all just feel free to come get them. That's $5 towards your purchase of diapers or diaper wipes this Saturday. I'm sorry? Oh, and a Dollar General also has an app, too, that you can download your phone and get discounts as well, like that. So, and I'm just going to keep my eyes open for deals at certain places. Sometimes you can catch them at Walmart on the clearance aisle and other places. So, the diapers are due September the 13th. The 13th of September, so that's my vision for this year's diaper run. I wanted to try to, yes, ma'am. Can I bring our diapers up here before? You sure can, and I'm going to start putting them over here under in the beginning. That's where I'm going to start them. You see, we got our school supplies and backpacks over here on this side. I'm going to start doing the diapers over here. I've already bought diapers. I just haven't brought them yet, but I will. So Thank you. Love you guys. And here's Rachel.
Good morning, good morning. First, I want to say thank you to everybody that has already donated school supplies. And I hate to say the word but we still need more. So please, go to Walmart, go to the dollar store, Dollar General. It doesn't matter. These kids need anything you can bring. If you have any questions, I'm not hard to find. I promise I've been missing, but I'm not hard to find. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I want to say something with that, and I mean we can do more if we come together and do things together as a group instead of individually. Like my wife, she's doing the diaper run, she's doing the school supply stuff. If there's anybody that wants to get together with another couple, and maybe we can go on Amazon and buy this stuff by the bundle where it would be cheaper for all of us involved and we can get more done, man, get with us and we'll do something. You know what I mean? Anything counts. Even if you just put in, after you put in your tithes, if you want to put an offering in just for the school supplies and stuff like that, and we could just take a tally up of that and go on Amazon or something and buy these things by the bulk. It's cheaper, right? But let's just work together on doing it, right? And I appreciate everybody for doing everything they do. You might think it's small, but it's not. It goes far in the kingdom. It does. So saying that, I see there's some new faces in here. So I'm trying to get my phone to act right. I'm sorry. Hold on one second, because I got some announcements to make for stuff that's coming up, and I just want to be right in my notes. So we're going to start off. Rachel already spoke about the school supplies, my wife. So the school supplies we still need more of them. The diaper run, September 13th. Bring your diapers in before then. Just leave them over here by underneath the sign in the beginning. August 13th, we are doing the water park. So on the water park issue, I just want to say this. Even if you're not going to come, even if you know you're not going to come, please invite somebody, right? And just let those people know, look, just when you get there, let them know we sent you. Give them your name. So then that way when they get here, we know who to associate them with. Right? So we can come back to you and get feedback, and we can talk and minister and whatever we need to do to get together to help with these families. We want to do that. But we're asking everybody to at least invite somebody, right? And you guys think that might not be significant enough. But the thing is that God is just using you. God is doing the work. And if you want me to give you an example of that, right now, they're short right now. But if you see Raymond and his family, it started with Raymond. And his whole family's over here right now. So if you don't think that's significant enough, I would ask you to talk to God again and regroup on that situation, right? Because you don't know who you are touching in that. And only God does. And God is using you as a conduit for that. So just be obedient. We're asking you, please invite somebody. That's part of discipleship. As insignificant as you think that is, just you telling somebody about the water park, everybody's hot. Who's not going to want to come to some water? Free, right? And they get food. If you tell them to get here early enough, around 4 o'clock, they'll get to eat and go to the park all for free. So I don't know who doesn't want to do that. So please ask somebody to come with them, or just invite them to come. Second is that we are doing the classes are coming back. So this Wednesday, discipleship class starts again. Everything else that we do, men and women's Bible study groups on Tuesdays, that's not going to start until the week of August 17th. That's when the kids go back to school. So right now, all we got coming back right now, which is this Wednesday, is going to be discipleship class. This Sunday coming, we're going to start doing something new here. And it starts this Sunday, and it will be communion. The first Sunday of every month, we're going to start doing communion. And I know the lady doesn't want me to put her on blast or anything like that, but this is because of the servants of God coming to serve in this house, and they're trying to find any way how they can help. And she's taking care of this part. And I just thank her for it. She knows who she is. And God is just blessing us with servants in this house to do that. So please come, make sure first Sundays of every month we will be doing communion from here on out. And thank the Lord for that. Amen. And then, so the last but not least, and the reason why I saved this for last is only because what this man and his ministry does for the men, and hopefully women will be starting soon, because I think he's talking about doing a women's part for the women for doing schooling there. But for right now, he's just doing men. That so far, I've dealt with 2 of those men, and that's Eddie B. School. Eddie B. is going to be here August 9th. Next Wednesday, August 9th, he's going to be here. Please, we're just asking everyone here, come and support him, because he's supporting our church, trying to help us build men the right way, schooling them, teaching them, and they're learning how to be servants. And I mean, they're on the battlefield. They're out there in Albuquerque selling banana bread and all kind of stuff on the streets, and they're really doing the ministry work firsthand. So when they come back, they're coming back fully equipped to get ready to start serving in the Lord's work. So come support him physically, and I'm asking if you can financially, because he has his shirts, he has stickers, and all that money, all those proceeds, they go to the school to help these guys go to school there so they don't have to pay for it. Right? I mean, he's got big conviction stickers that you could put on your car that's only $5. So if you can only do that, that's fine. You can put it on your car and minister to people without you having to say a word. Amen? And the shirts and the sweaters and all that, they're inexpensive. I know how we like it, so, you know, we love when he comes. We get more ministry shirts for cheap. It's not like Christafari when they came and it was like $45 a shirt and stuff, you know. So anyway, so saying that, amen, I want to get ready to do this, get ready to start this service and get ready to pray us in, because we have baptismals today. And amen, we're going to congratulate some men and women to become part of the house of the Lord in a different way, in a new way. And this goes great with what we're preaching about today, which the pastor's preaching about, and that's just a miracle mindset. And action is required. And I mean, the Lord just confirms his word. And I just thought about it right now as I'm telling you guys about these people getting baptized. There's actions that are need or required by us to keep walking in the things that the Lord has for us. And if you don't know, baptismal is one of the main ones, is to be saved and then is to be baptized. Amen. So I'm great, and I'm grateful for that. So if anybody else wants to get baptized, please get with the pastor and let him know. And it's something serious. And I know these people that are getting baptized today, these brothers and sisters that are getting baptized today, they understand that. And that's the biggest thing, because I never want nobody to get baptized without the understanding of what it really means to be baptized. So please just get with the pastor. There's other servants here that if you want to talk to about that, they'll enlighten you further about that. If you don't know it, you can come talk to me if you want. But it's just a blessing to be in this house, the way it's growing, the way we're seeing things happening. And you get to meet people like Slinger Rooney, and you just know that you're in a good place. You're in a really good place, that God has placed you here. Right? So please just stand up with me and let's get ready for prayer. And I love seeing all these kids, man. And just watching them grow up here, and it's a blessing. Amen. It's really a blessing. And when God comes into your heart and takes the scales off your eyes and you start seeing things, it's really a miracle. It's really a miracle. I think we undermine blessing, or we with the word blessing, when you start saying miracles, it has more of a umph to it, so to speak. You know, and for every man and woman and child that's standing in this house today on a Sunday morning, that you woke up and said, I'm bringing my family to church, I'm coming to church, that's a miracle. Because a lot of us didn't even grow up in this way of life that we have now. So it's a miracle that you've received Christ and that you're coming here to hear from him, to listen to him, to receive from him, to be built up in him. Those are miracles. All right? Those are miracles that I think we just take for granted so much. And I just want to say this real quick before I go any further. So when we went on that trip, and this just came to my mind this morning when we were listening to the service this morning. You know, so God, we were going to Florida, walked, and I